Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jose Barrios gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He will lead this one off today.
Trevor Story.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 99.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Well, the sun is out, but it is icy out here today. 43 degrees at first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting third.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped toward the second baseman. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. fouled off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. This is in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, Lourdes.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
George Springer the next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with two men out. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Devers.
Here's the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Jarren Duran. As he'll take a look at ball one. Here comes the 1-0.
Inside, ball two.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Gurriel is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Brett Myers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The second baseman, Brett Myers.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Myers is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duran is under this one. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sale into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, number 29. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 29.
Now here's the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Chad De La Guerra, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Third inning, no score to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-1, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Biggio.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Mallex Smith.
Stepping in, Mallex Smith. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Verdugo, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now batting, Alejandro Kirk back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball well outside.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's George Springer. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing grounder to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. Rafael Devers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Duran.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarren Duran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And he gets ahead 0-1. Devers leads off first with one away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame form.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Number 29 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bobby has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, He's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
1-1. Here it is. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 to him now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sale gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Teoscar Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready once again, Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The center fielder, number
Ready
99.
to deliver. Here's the first
Alex
pitch.
Verdugo.
Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red
The
piece
bat.
of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and lifted in the air. To left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes set, and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting.
Sliding into the box, Jared Duran. Swing a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Christian Vasquez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed.
Leading off for the Jays, the right fielder, Teoscar.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense.
The third baseman,
it's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Biggio comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, number 29.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first
Sean
baseman,
Anderson is out
number
from the
29.
bullpen now as
Your
he'll get the
attention,
call
please.
here on opening day.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 64, Sean Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hernandez is there to put it away for out number one.
Now batting, the second baseman, Chad.
Standing in, Chad
De La Guerra.
DeLaGuerra singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
0-1 the count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Three and two now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a two-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Alex Verdugo is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. A runner on first with two away. In the air, down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, two strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice two-strike approach right there. Made a nice two-strike adjustment.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Springer giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Boston strands a couple, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Alejandro Kirk, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Alejandro Kirk is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in George Springer. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Verdugo looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. First home run of the campaign for him as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Stepping in now, Brett Myers.
The second baseman.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled off. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now, don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Line drive to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 2-1 Toronto. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's batting cleanup.
Off for Boston, the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Trevor Richards has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Trevor Richards.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jarren Duran.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jarren Duran. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jarren Duran has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, number 29. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And another foul ball. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. One run scores.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1-0, that base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
A ball and a strike. Second and third here, one man out. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and two strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch to first. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Into the box now, Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. Strike one to start the at-bat. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder,
J.D. Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5, the Blue Jays 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two. Now action in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Teoscar Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Left side of the infield into the shift. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Hey, Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel
The third
good right
baseman,
there.
number
Nice
8,
piece of hitting.
Kevin Biggio.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fouled away. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
2-1.
From the stretch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that
Now
he's
back.
north of 90
The
pitches
designated
right
hitter.
now, so it's
Now
not
left.
surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here's Malik Smith, who
Your
represents the
attention, please.
potential tying run if he can launch one or find
Number
a way
15.
around the bases.
Yeah,
Randall.
Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about
Rickett.
going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Sale sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got another one here.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Barucki
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score
Number
right where it
56.
is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back.
Striding in for
Third
Boston, Rafael Devers.
Rafael.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone,
Now batting.
and then you bring that
The right
one
fielder.
inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do?
Duran.
It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Jaron Duran is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Your
Matt
attention,
Barnes
please.
comes on looking
Now
for a
pitching
save
for
here in the
Boston.
bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 32, Matt.
Now to the
Barnes.
plate, Alejandro Kirk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
1-1, here it comes. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning. Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Ready to take his hacks again, George Springer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Called strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Guyel blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Brett Myers. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Josh Taylor takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Vladimir
From the stretch,
Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality. Could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here comes the first pitch. Bo Bichette is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Comes set, the 0-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 5-3.